Greetings to our panelists. Our research group will present our research study. Our thesis is titled Attendance Management System Using DLib for Face Recognition at SFAC Bacoor. I am Julie Agbuya, and here with me are my groupmates, Mr. Brian Lincuna and Ms. Melanie Santiago. To provide an overview of our research, we the researchers conducted a study to automate the attendance tracking process by eliminating the manual methods such as roll calls and sign-in sheets, which are often time-consuming for both students and teachers. In this section, I will discuss the theoretical framework that underpins our research, which is built upon two key theories: a theory of computer vision and feature learning theory. According to Ravola et al. 2020, computer vision is essential for achieving automatic visual understanding. This theory focuses on the automatic extraction, analysis, and interpretation of useful information from single images or sequences of images. The field aims to develop both theoretical and algorithmic foundations that enable machines to understand visual data autonomously. This capability is critical for various applications, including image recognition and object detection. The second theory is feature learning theory, which was formulated by Geoffrey Hinton in 2006. This theory is pivotal in deep learning frameworks, especially in libraries like DLib. Anuradha et al. 2022 articulate a comprehensive theoretical framework for understanding feature learning in neural networks. They emphasize the importance of effective feature extraction tailored to the specific characteristics of input data, as it is vital for achieving high predictive performance in machine learning models. These two theories provide the theoretical basis necessary for developing an effective and efficient attendance management system using face recognition technology. They both inform the algorithmic approach to image processing and the underlying principles of machine learning that enhance the system's functionality.
Now I explain the flowchart for our face recognition-based attendance management system. It shows how teachers and students interact with the system. So the process begins with the user login. Users are either teachers or students, and the system directs them to their respective workflow. Next is the face detection module. Check if the face matches a record in the database. If matched, the student is marked as present, and their name, date, and time are stored in the attendance database. If no match, the system labels the face as unknown. Next is student workflow. So students use the system to register their faces. They capture their images using a camera. So these images are processed by the model training module using tools like DLib. So once trained, their faces are saved in the database for the future recognition. So the system generates an attendance. So summary that includes student names, the date, and the exact time they were marked as present. So this flowchart demonstrates a smooth and automated system for attendance management, making the process faster and more accurate. In the development phase, we focus on building the actual system. So this involved designing the system architecture to integrate facial recognition technology for efficient and automated attendance tracking. So the development process includes creating user interfaces. So these are the front-end screens where teachers and students interact with the system, such as logging in, capturing images, and viewing attendance record. So next is setting up backend database. This involves building the storage system to securely save student data, images, and attendance record. Next is facilitating real-time attendance. So by combining user interface and database, the system will be able to process and update attendance record instantly, ensuring a smooth and efficient tracking process. So overall, this phase focuses on turning the system design into a fully functional solution.
During the experimentation phase, the system will undergo accurate testing at SFAC Bacoor. The initial user testing will involve faculty and students by gathering feedback on usability to refine the system before real-world implementation.
Lastly, observation phase. In observation phase, they collected data on its effectiveness, user satisfaction, and the accuracy of facial recognition. This phase involves observing how the system operated during actual attendance taking session, identifying any issues or areas for improvement based on real-time feedback from the user.
Research question. So, how does delayed face recognition perform in real-world settings, particularly in terms of accuracy under varying lighting conditions and its robustness to occlusions such as sunglasses, hats, or masks? So, delayed face recognition system performs well in real-world settings under normal lighting conditions, such as daylight or well-lit rooms. However, its accuracy decreases in extreme lighting, like very dark or overly bright environments where facial features are harder to detect. So for occlusions, the Lips handles minor ones like sunglasses or hats relatively well as long as key facial features are visible. However, its performance drops significantly when larger parts of the face like the mouth and nose are covered, such as when masks are worn. So, in summary, Delibs is accurate in a controlled environment but less reliable in highly variable conditions um, or with significant occlusions.
Next research question. How can the face recognition be optimized to enhance speed and efficiency for real-time attendance management system? Reduce the image resolution for both face detection and recognition. Can improve speed with minimal loss in accuracy. This is a quick and effective way to speed up the system while ensuring that the recognition is still accurate enough for attendance purposes. Uh, in the research case, adding another classifier can improve accuracy, but it will increase computational demands and process time, making it essential to optimize resources like reducing image resolution, leverage hardware acceleration, or using pre-compute embedding to balance efficiency and performance. Next research question. What measure can be implemented to ensure the secure storage, handling, and protection of student facial data in an attendance management system while prevent unauthorized access or misuse? The results: data encryption for protective facial data to ensure that even unauthorized access occur, the data remain unreadable. Next is access control. By implementing strict role-based access control, um, RBAC. Next is faculty training. Regular training for faculty members on data privacy and the importance of protective sensitive data. Secure student facial data in an attendance system by implement encryption, strict access control, faculty training, anonymization, compliance with privacy law, and regular strict secure audits. Last research question. What are the potential application of DLIB in education settings beyond attendance management, such as student identification, personalized learning recommendation, or classroom monitoring? The results: it can be used for student identification, ensuring that the right individual are present for exams or specific learning activities. In class in classroom monitoring, DLib could assist in tracking student attention or behaving patterns, aiding teachers in manage classroom dynamics. In this section, I will discuss the summary of result in accuracy performance evaluation. The study found out that a significant portion is 50% of recognized face record demonstrate accuracy below 50% too. Indicate a considerable number of misidentification or failure to recognize individual. This could be due to the system being overwhelmed by process a large number of simultaneous face feed. The confusion matrix in the study also revealed that while the model correct identification some category, there were significant misclassification among individual students. The result highlight are areas for improvement in the model such as enhancing training data and reducing confusion between similar classes. Some summary of result in confusion matrix. Based on the evaluation of the confusion matrix in figure 5, the model correctly identifies some category particularly unknown. With 11 correct prediction, there were significant misclassification among individuals like Charles Piodopo and Gerald Cugon. Additionally, certain classes such as Jury Aguya and John Paul Ariate were not identified at all. The confusion matrix reveals that while DLib correctly identifies some category, it struggles with significant misclassification, particularly among individuals like Charles Piodopo and Gerald Gonon. Some individuals, such as Jury and John Paul, were not recognized at all. This indicates a need to improve training data and algorithm to enhance accuracy and reduce confusion.
Solution. For reliable performance, daily facial recognition technology proved to be highly reliable in managing attendance at St. Francis of Assisi College, Bacoor. This reliability is supported by strong performance metrics, ensuring accurate and consistent attendance tracking. Next is the streamlined process. So the system has significantly reduced the time and effort previously required for manual attendance tracking. It's provide a modern and efficient experience for both student and faculty, making attendance management seamless. Next is institutional benefits. So by successfully implementing this AI-based attendance solution, um, the institution has modernized its administrative process. This highly its potential to improve overall efficiency and set up a foundation for future advancements. Next is recommendation. For recommendations, first is adopt face recognition technology. This study strongly recommends that higher education institution adopt daily-based face recognition technology to modernize the attendance management system and enhance overall efficiency. Next is extend to web and mobile. Developing web and mobile application as portals for student and faculty to access attendance logs in real time will improve system accessibility and enable addressing discrepancies. Next is implement data security. Robust data policies including encryption, compliance with privacy laws, and regular system audits are essential to secure sensitive facial data and prevent unauthorized access. And lastly is provide technical support. Administrator and the staff should undergo comprehensive technical training, and a dedicated support team should be established to address any issues or bugs promptly. That's all, and thank you.